Welcome to Yonas Law Office's Legal Insight series. In today's comprehensive video, we delve into one of the most complex, dynamic, and impactful areas of Ethiopian business law: construction law. Whether you're a business owner planning your first development, a contractor bidding on public projects, or a legal advisor supporting real estate transactions, understanding the legal architecture behind construction in Ethiopia is absolutely critical. This video offers a detailed breakdown of Ethiopian construction law, covering every major component of the regulatory and contractual landscape that governs how buildings, roads, and infrastructure projects are planned, financed, approved, and executed across the country. Construction law in Ethiopia is shaped by several key legal sources: the Ethiopian Civil Code of 1960, which governs contract formation, obligations, liability, and torts; the Building Proclamation, Federal Proclamation, number 624 of 2009 and its regional adaptations, governs building permits, supervision, and urban development planning. The Urban Planning Proclamation regulates zoning, land use, and environmental approvals. The Construction Works Proclamation, Proclamation number 324 of 2003 and its amendments, establishes the role of the Construction Works Regulatory Authority, CWRA. Labor Proclamation number 1156 of 2019 governs employment relationships, occupational safety, and labor disputes within construction. And the Public Procurement Proclamation for government-funded projects. We explain the hierarchy of these laws and how they apply across federal and regional jurisdictions, particularly in Addis Ababa, Oromia, and regional states. Contracts are the backbone of any construction project. In this section, we explore the types of construction contracts: lump sum contracts, also known as fixed price contracts, cost plus contracts, time and materials contracts, and design build and EPC contracts. We explain how each contract functions under Ethiopian law, when to use them, and how to minimize risks. Key clauses to include are scope of work, price and payment terms, timeline and milestones, variations and change orders, force majeure clauses, liquidated damages and penalties, termination provisions, and dispute resolution clauses. We also discuss the Civil Code's role in enforcing contractual obligations and the legal implications of ambiguous, poorly drafted, or unsigned agreements. Before a contractor can legally perform construction work in Ethiopia, they must be licensed by the Construction Works Regulatory Authority, CWRA. Key points discussed include the types of construction licenses, which range from grade 1 to 10 for building, road, waterworks, and general contracting. Licensing requirements encompass technical personnel, financial capacity, and equipment ownership. We also cover annual renewal, compliance audits, and sanctions for violations. Special rules apply for foreign contractors, joint ventures, and public-private partnerships, PPP. We also highlight how unlicensed activity can lead to criminal charges, fines, and contract nullification. Construction without proper authorization can lead to demolition, fines, and loss of investment. In this segment, we guide you through the permit process. Required documents, architectural and structural designs, signed by licensed professionals. Land title or lease agreement. Soil test and environmental impact report. Zoning approval and alignment with the master plan. Permit workflow. Submission to the Municipal Construction Permit Office. Review by relevant authorities including urban planning, environment, and infrastructure. Issuance of the building permit. On-site supervision and final inspection before occupancy. We also discuss permit renewal, modification procedures, and how to legally respond to a stop work order. Construction involves significant risks: financial, legal, and physical. We cover types of liability, contractual liability, failure to perform according to the contract, tort liability, negligence resulting in property damage or injury, professional liability, errors in design, engineering, or supervision, strict liability, accidents on site regardless of negligence. How to manage risk, include indemnity clauses in contracts, obtain adequate contractors' all-risk insurance, third-party liability insurance, and professional indemnity coverage. Conduct safety training and comply with Labor Proclamation requirements on occupational health and safety. Disputes are common in construction, especially in large or long-term projects. We explain the main options: litigation, filing suit in civil court; Use of expert testimony and technical analysis, time-consuming but enforceable. Arbitration, preferred in high-value or cross-border contracts, must be agreed upon in writing, speedier and confidential. Ethiopian law supports arbitration through the Civil Procedure Code and Federal Courts Proclamation. Mediation and negotiation, often used before or alongside litigation or arbitration, especially useful for long-term relationships or public contracts. Yonas Law Office assists clients in all phases of dispute resolution, from issuing notices and filing claims to representing clients in court or arbitration proceedings. If you're bidding on a public construction project, you're also subject to Public Procurement Proclamation number 649 of 2009 and directives issued by the Public Procurement and Property Administration Agency, or PPPAA. Topics covered include tendering procedures, pre-qualification requirements, evaluation and award processes, bid protests and appeals, and contract administration under public law. We also highlight the differences between private and government contracting, especially regarding payment terms, variation approvals, and delay penalties. Construction must also comply with environmental laws and social impact regulations. Topics discussed include Environmental Impact Assessment, EIA, Proclamation, number 299 of 2002, Waste Management and Air Quality Control, Water Usage Regulations, Rights of Adjacent Landowners and Communities, and Resettlement and Compensation for Public Works. These compliance obligations affect permitting, financing, and long-term operational approvals. Many construction firms, even experienced ones, fall into legal traps. In this section, we share insights from our legal practice, including starting work before securing permits, using outdated or unlicensed subcontractors, lack of written contracts or poorly drafted agreements, disregard for zoning laws or master plans, and non-compliance with labor laws or tax obligations. We explain how Yonas Law Office helps clients identify and address these issues before they turn into lawsuits. As a leading law firm with deep experience in construction, real estate, investment, and regulatory law, Yonas Law Office offers comprehensive legal services for contract drafting and negotiation, due diligence and regulatory compliance, construction permit acquisition, public-private partnership structuring, legal representation in disputes, whether litigation or arbitration, labor law and contractor employment compliance, government contracting and procurement law support, real estate development advisory, and land rights and lease analysis. Our goal is to help your construction projects run smoothly, from concept to completion, while minimizing legal risk and maximizing efficiency. If you found this video helpful, please support our legal education mission. Like the video to help others find this information, comment below with your questions. We answer all relevant legal inquiries, and subscribe to our channel for weekly videos on Ethiopian law, business, real estate, and investment. For personalized legal advice or representation, contact Yonas Law Office today. We are here to serve businesses, investors, property developers, contractors, and legal professionals across Ethiopia and the Horn of Africa. Contact Yonas Law Office in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia at 097-205-4284.